Okay, seems like we are live. Hey guys, Asupanda back again. So as it says, confession time. What are we going to confess? Give me a minute. I'm just checking whether the stream health is okay or is it dropping. Let's see. Let's monitor our stream somewhere. Yeah. Yes. What I can see of my stream, oops, is that yeah, I know. Okay. So let's see. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Now, wow. Okay, why is okay? 6,800. Okay, so YouTube wants a higher bit rate. 6,800. Okay, so wants a higher bit rate. Now let's see what happens. Okay, now it says stream is healthy. Oh, I still says. Okay, now it says stream is healthy. Oh, I. Oops. I'm actually looking at the monitor there, and I'm. Oh boy. Yeah, that's good. That's going to happen a lot. Like my eyeballs are going to keep looking. But it's still, it's not smooth, is it? Right? Yeah, that's my problem. It's not smooth. I'm not happy. Got a viral. Can't do much. Can't go outside. I'm an infectious hazard for other people right now. So all that I can do right now is basically lock myself in the room and just go live. That way, I do not sneeze on you. Yikes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, still crackle, crackle, crackle. Okay. It still says stream status is poor. Like, seriously. Let's see. And I don't think it's giving a full HD option there, is it? Like the quality that I'm getting on my phone right now is 140. Oh, so I got all kinds of inhalers. Like I got this, got this. See, my streaming software says, yeah. Let's try this. Let's not do it at 60 FPS. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah. Yes, this is what we'll do. Game streaming used to be easy. You know, it used to be really easy. Smooth and easy. Try this. Okay. Come on, YouTube. Oh. So I am actually monitoring it here on my mobile phone, and I'm monitoring on my monitor right there. And it still says poor. Still says poor. Now what to do? Okay. Finally, it says stream is healthy. Wow, finally. And I have another like. Yeah, thank you so much. But it's still choppy. I really wanted to not be so choppy. Like, please, don't be so choppy. So, anyways, let's get back to where I was. So, yeah, as it says, confession time. So, confession time, what's the confession about? I'm trying to quit smoking. Oh, yeah, see, everybody tries it, right? Everybody tries. I have to try it as well. It's been a long while, and I seriously think I can. Because I've tried ignoring it. Like, what you do when you. Ah, I hate this. What we end up doing is that we ignore it. We don't want to talk about it anymore. We don't acknowledge it. Huh? And suddenly, and then we get back onto it. We should talk about it. Every time that you care for it, talk about it and say, okay, does it, yeah. So if you talk about it, well, that helps me. Instead of ignoring it, facing it, yeah. Everybody has their own way, right? So my way is I've realized if I talk about it, then I can possibly do it. And the funny story is the confession is that they all say peer pressure, right? And my peer pressure was actually to impress someone that I could do it. And 25 years later, that person does not even know. So think twice. Think twice. Why are you doing stuff? Why are you doing it? And 95% of it is not even enjoyment. It just becomes a habit, right? You keep going blah, 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 blah all the time, right? You're tense, you want one. Yeah, you're happy, you want one. So you basically start associating everything. And that's why the dependence, right? You start associating smoking with everything, every event, right? You have a drink, okay, you got to have one, right? So why can't you just enjoy a good meal or have a drink and not have one, right? So that's what I'm going to try, right? So I need your support. Election time, everybody needs support these days. So I'm not going to ask you that question. Who are you going to vote for? Vote for anyone that you want, right? Everybody is doing a fantastic job convincing the other person to vote for their person. What's the point? And I was actually, yeah, so another thing that I came across this week, and I realized that we probably do end up doing wrong is, and we shouldn't do this, is comparison. You know, we should mimic success. Like, yeah, we should mimic success. And a lot of people end up like, okay, mimicking is copying. So you basically just copy what somebody else is doing and you start doing it and so on and so forth. But no, oh, the first comment supporting is wifey. Thank you, crafty wifey. Thank you very much. I know you're proud of me. I'm proud of you too as well. And I thank you for supporting me. Anyways. So another thing that we end up doing is, uh, I'm still not happy with my video quality, but anyways, we'll talk about that later. So yeah, uh, another thing that we end up doing is that we end up comparing, right? So and this happens a lot in today's social media world. We compare our success with somebody who is successful. And first thing that I had started doing is, and you should do this, is when you look at somebody who's extremely successful on social media right now, Do not look at their present day success. You want to look at their journey, go to the first thing they uploaded, right? We all want to be there where they are right now, but they're there right now because they ended up doing something earlier, right? Oh, I love my voice when I have a cold. Anyways, everybody does. Phoebe used to. So yeah, so that's what happens. Uh, so it's good to mimic success, but should you just copy it or get inspired? I think get inspired. If you like somebody's style, get inspired, do something. That is where, and because uh, we spend so much time to uh, mimic somebody else's success and somebody copy somebody else's style, that we lose our own vision, and that's what has happened to me as well, because I ended up thinking, oh yaar wo banate hain, yeah, let's do that, and he's doing this, and do I need, I should get that camera, but I should get that, and I realized today that I have a lot of equipment right now which I don't even use. Like, what's the point, right? So yeah, so we always over, like I was recently watching a channel of somebody who's overlanding, and he said, first time overlanders actually take most amount of equipment on their trip. And as they actually grow into it and as they become more seasoned overlanders, they actually carry less and less. They actually carry what they really require. So that's what it is. And that's what it is with, vlogging, YouTubing, everything. Now, this is a damn simple setup, right? And I can do this every Sunday. And that's what I've realized. I'm going to do this every Sunday. Somebody listens, somebody does not listen. It just gives me a piece of my mind. This is what I want to do. Go live on YouTube and just blabber. I wanted to call it Jibber Jabber actually. If anybody remembers that show Boston Legal, there used to be this one guy, one judge in that who used to say Jibber Jabber. So I really like that word, Jibber Jabber. One of my most favorite shows. So yeah. So that is what we are doing right now. Gibbering and jabbering with a block nose. Damn. And I have to start swearing less. Yeah, the oops, the ups, the ums, the dams. That is something that I need to do less as well. It's cool, is it? Another thing that I'd like to do is thank my friend Abhijit. He left a really, really amazing comment on my last live session. Thank you so much. It was very inspiring. Thank you for your support. And yeah, I sometimes really, really feel bad that why and how did we lose touch? But you do. Sometimes you do lose touch with people. Sometimes you lose touch with them unintentionally. Sometimes you just lose touch with them intentionally. Because, yeah, a lot of people these days have become, a little narcissistic. Because it's cool to be cool to be a narcissist. Like, it used to always be uncool to be a narcissist. Now it's very cool. So people try and do it. They're like, and they'll pull you down. I have some friends who would probably, they're I don't know. Should I say this? Because if I say this and that friend watches it, he or she is going to feel bad. So forget it. It's not a she, it's a he. So, they like to hide behind that word called feedback. They want to say something bad to you. They'll say, you know, because because it's a customer service world, right? We all made a products out of ourselves, and we're like, oh yes, give me feedback. We all need feedback, right? And I'll look into your feedback. So yeah, and people are like, okay, so you're cool with feedback. So what I'm going to do is that I want to say something really nasty to you, and I'm going to make you feel not that bad about it as well, because I'm giving you feedback. It's for your improvement, and this is especially true with a lot of narcissistic people. narcissistic people. Yeah, I should say that properly. But it's very true with them because what they'll do is that they'll say something very nasty to you. They're like, I've said that so that you improve. Wow. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Can't say that I am all doodh ka dhula. I've given feedback to people as well. But if I strongly believe in it, yes, why not? If I strongly believe in saying something to someone, yes, I will say it. I like saying it. I like making people feel uncomfortable because people know. Uh, anyways, not working. So excuse me. Uh, so finally, it does say that the stream quality is healthy. I do not see as much choppiness as there was, but I still see because, I think I need to adjust the FPS of the damn thing or something. But how do you do that, right? How do you really do that? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not so sure if I basically just disconnect it for a while and then do it again. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, yeah, I think now it's better, right? Yeah, so I think that fixed it because it was FPS thing. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I think that fixed it. Yes. So I'm trying to check my phone whether it's fixed or not. Yeah, so I think that's what it fixed it. So it's basically so it's basically the FPS issue. So yeah. Anyway, so the FPS is fixed. So yeah. Now so let's start all over again. Okay? So whoever's joining in now, hi guys, Asupanda back again, right? So yeah, so confession time was yes, I'm quitting smoking and I'm going to talk about it because usually we do not talk about it and that's the problem, right? So I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to focus more on my yeah, got a cold, my nose is blocked, and I don't like it. And I've been trying to figure out how to basically make sure the streaming is of this quality that I like right now. So yeah, so I like it right now. So yeah, I'm going to do this every Sunday, right? So, and the reason I'm doing it is because yes, there are few people who definitely support me, and uh, they've always had something positive to say and good, right? Yeah, and And there will always be some people you'll always expect, like, you know what, they'll support you, they'll never support you. And don't even look for it because, it's okay, they're irrelevant, As I was saying last time, you read enough haters, enough trolls, because they'll watch it through and through. Your, your friends might end up seeing few things, but your haters might see. So, anyways. So yeah, I got viral. I'm stuck at home, and the best thing that I can do is go online, go live, and bore you guys. So what's hot and happening in your life right now? Say, like right now, anything that, like, you go to any news channel right now in India, it's all about the coming Lok Sabha elections. Yes, they are important. There's a government in this country that has to be formed, but you know what? There's so much else that happens as well, right? Yeah, I've started another channel, which is basically all about talking about things which usually people don't talk about. And you know what the first video on that is? It's about Geo Air Fiber service. Yeah, so everybody feels that Geo Air Fiber is like, wow, they need it. Think twice, think two, three times. Geo Fiber is really good. Geo Air Fiber, not so good, not so good. So yeah. Another thing that I realized is that if you move into, like, most of the places where we've moved into earlier, we usually are probably the penultimate, the last or the second last people who move into that place. Now, moving into this new building, everybody, you know, right now is doing construction. And I think, interior designing these days is a scam. Yeah, interior designing is a scam. Like, I see my neighbors, they've got like a panel or some kind of artwork on every wall. There's not even an inch of space left on any of their walls. And you know what one of the carpenters ended up telling me, who was working in one of my neighbor's house? He said the reason why they do this is because they have a contract. They're like interior designers, they have like a thing going with what do you call them? These guys, uh, with the suppliers. So the more stuff that they supply, the more plywood, the more material gets sold, they get a commission. So think about it, okay? Yeah. So if you end up getting one of those, really, I'm not saying everybody is bad. See, everybody is not bad everywhere, right? But there are few bad apples everywhere. So yeah, and we are a country where scams happen like that. You get UPI. Everybody is like now UPI can be used even in France. But what are we doing here? We are scamming people. You get UPI, you scam people. You get online banking, you scam people. You get an internet connection, you scam people. You buy a new house, you get an interior designer. The interior designer has to scam you. So be wary of it. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, the interior designer scam. Somebody should make a video on that. Maybe I should, right? Yeah. Do some research, make a video on the new interior designer scam. Anyways, so yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you anybody and everybody who's joined in. Uh, and thanks for the encouragement, right? I would really like to thank everyone who's supporting me in quitting this bad habit. Like, yeah, the best way to get rid of a bad habit is find a new habit, which is better, right? So let's see. Maybe I'll find another habit. Okay. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Keep watching. Until next time, Oshi Kimti. Tawa.